lies about.
William, I could use your help. Could you come over here for a second?
I found some interesting links. This parchment describes a way to create an atmosphere concrete.
So the Nazis used to put all these concrete monstrosities around here.
Yes, everything, even this place. This is the only concrete they used. This is how they created all of those cities so quickly. Now that we know where it comes from, I need a sample of it for closer study. Can you look around here for a piece of exposed concrete that shows an outbreak of mold? It should be porous enough for you to cut me a sample.
What do you mean?
Also, there was this encrypted list of DAD issued members in Poland during the war. I need to compare it with the official German state records on Jewish citizens in the years between 1939 and 1945. Can you see if those records are in the archives?
I'll get right on that.
And there's one more thing. It's quite critical. Have you all? You can go now.
Keep the door to the archive, you know that.
Mold spores coming from the vent. Where is the intake? Mold invasion, festering in the massive underground. Ventilation system. Well, that seems to be in order.
What? I need the keys to the archives. You got them?
Yes, I think so. Perfect. Just gosh dang perfect.
What do you got there?
Dog tags. Wing Commander Fergus Reed of the Royal Air Force took those off of his dead body, wanted to return them to the RAF, but then there was no RAF.
Best damn pilot I ever saw and a hell of a soldier.
I'm not cut out for this, you know.
Cut up for what?
This. Everything. I was 18 years old, and suddenly the war was lost. Everything good in the world died. Somehow I was the one supposed to pick up the pieces, keep the resistance going, take on the whole gosh darn Nazi empire. You think I was ready for that kind of responsibility? My ignorance got so many good people killed. You remember Private Prendergast? You know, that guy, he could survive anything. So tough. Well, I got him killed, sent him out on a mission, and he never came back. I just didn't know any better. Wing Commander Fergus Reed. He would have known what to do. He could have saved so many.
I made the wrong choice.
You made a stupid choice! This you did! You left a boy in charge of a man's work. I should have died on that day, Captain, on that slab, and Fergus Reed should have lived. I'm not a child anymore, Captain. I know where mistakes were made. There. Leave me alone now, you hear?
There's a patch of mold. Need a circular saw to cut a sample. Gotta be some power tools nearby.
deceptive plan to obey.
Science project.
It's scaring Max.
That his son? So not his son. Yeah, well, he'd make a pretty good father. For a Nazi.
The child was born with a club foot. Klaus knew, of course, what that meant. He begged the doctors not to report it to the authorities. Then secret police showed up to take them away. His wife died.
Maybe check on Max. See if he's okay. Lost toy. Well, I found you. Another toy on the run. Neat toy. All I had was a pine cone and a box of matches. This is turning into some kind of compulsive behavior, Max. I'll get you home.
Thank you, William. Give me some time to analyze this. I think I'm onto something.
Uber concrete. The essential building material of the Reich. It's based on the Dali-Heat technology. It's almost perfect, but it's deteriorating with time developing more. Someone is definitely someone who knows the secrets. I analyzed it and found a trace of this type of nitrogen that exists only in Northern Croatia. The name Set Rock. It appears 2 times on dark ash. According to the records, the building of one in Europe, the first labor said the Northern Croatia. The labor cat excavates limestone from the quarry. The manufacturer with the concrete. I believe this is the place where we'll find Set Rock. A living member of the nation. This is an old man camouflage building. You can't assault him with his negative capability before the whole damn Nazi army arrives.
What is the plan?
Someone needs to go very far. Go undercover.
Any volunteers?
You ready for this last coverage?
Frau Henkel, was ist mit dem hier?
Massiv, der wird uns haben.
Nee, der kommt mir irgendwie bekannt vor. Der sieht wie ein Schwerarbeiter aus. Bitte, Frau Henkel.
Na gut. Wolfgang, der hier.
Jawohl, durch die Tür raus! Schauspielerei auf! Denkst du, ich bin blöd?
The first day is tough to think, weird to accept. It gets a little easier. Now I can remember nearly how many weeks long, months ago. I was fighting the Nazis in Africa. I held them back for a while. My it beat them up. It was too strong. Now I just try to survive, day after day. I heard his wife was quartered in our block. Maybe that will convince him to kill her. Fake a way to distract the guards. They're watching you closely. Blake, the guards went crazy, boy. Guards off your back.
Achtung, Arbeiter! Aufgrund einer bestimmten Funktion müssen wir...
Heard of places like this. Auschwitz, Buchenwald, from east to west.
See the knife. What to do?
Have you seen my daughter?
So much muscle with the sequel. What come there?
You said Roth?
I'm not sure, but you know I've said. This is wonderful. He's here for us. We will rescue him. And pay attention always to the time. I swore an oath to never betray the secrets without you.
Fuck your oath. People are dying. The resistance calls on you.
So it's a transaction of sorts. I my personal freedom. The secrets I swore to keep. It's my honor, the honor of righteousness. Well, give me a moment to consider, Shimshin.
I think. Likes to drag prisoners.
Tension here.
Solche Dreistigkeit habe ich von Ungeziefern wie dir noch nie gesehen. Unglaublich. Da denkt man wüsste, wie ein Insekt denkt. Und was von ihm zu erwarten ist. Doch weit gefehlt. Du erbärmliches Stück Scheiße. Einzelne Kakerlake zertreten.
Keep breathing, old man. Gotta be it. The control module for the security systems. Security systems disabled. Need to find set.
Sometimes it's hard to know what is right. But what you did was a good thing. This isn't
Sometimes we have to find other ways of resistance than fire. It's like this adjustment of the chemicals that stabilizes the mixture. Structural soundness erodes, mold develops. Security systems. It's done. Shit. What is your name? Blaskovich, yes, Blaskovich. So, now the security systems are disabled. You can go past this gate, back through the factory, out the blue gate, inside Block 6 where the command control building is located. Sneak inside, get the detonating battery. Please act urgently before anyone notices what you have done. Let's go black.
Here we are. Camp Command Building. Battery has to be in here somewhere.
Ein Saboteur! Hier, den erkenne ich von der Selektion wieder.
Down to the camp. Open the garage door, steal a vehicle, and crash through the gate. Let's go.
No, we don't. We invent things. Technology developed by secrets is centuries ahead of anything we've ever seen or imagined. And highly dangerous in the wrong hands. The Nazis found our secret. They stole our secrets. They used them to win the war. Everything they have accomplished, everything was built upon our knowledge box. We have hundreds of endless places in the world. Hundreds, some small, big ones, Nazis found others. Great holes of knowledge stand high. Magnificent inventions, things that to you will seem like magic.
We cannot just walk up and steal a gosh darn Nazi U-boat.
I know how to get a U-boat, but for my plan to work, I need this thing operational. Can you do it?
But I'm a das secret engineer. I can do this if I see.
But need some additional features on it too. I could prepare a specification for you. Glass coverage. Help them out, sir, if you'd be so kind.